Hey everybody, this is Pixis Designs. What we have here is the Dreadnought Swampfire. I had this toy as a kid, loved it, and ever since Classified came out, I have been kind of chomping at the bit to do one for Classified. And now that, you know, Zorana, Monkey Wrench, and, you know, the whole crew is fixing to hit here soon. What better way to celebrate that than to do a classified version of the Swampfire. And it has all the bells and whistles of the original toy. You can pull the blades out, swing them out, the pontoons lock into place just like the original toy did. I have tested this in water. It's okay. It's a little front heavy due to the weight of the figures, but it will float. It just won't float above the pontoons. It sinks pretty heavy in there. Not sure what I can do about that, if anything. The rear tail rotor also rotates. This is the part that I'm most excited about, is the speakers. That was the first thing that came to my mind, thinking that, you know, you got these dreadnoughts running around the swamps. Of course they want to blast some tunes, right? Well, this is where they blast their cold slither from. The only thing it's lacking is a little tape deck down in the front here. And unfortunately, due to the size constraints of FDM printing, there's no way for me to, you know, sad face, put a good tape deck down in there. Nice and smooth. And since this does fit Zartan, he's one of the bigger figures. I'm sure Zorana would be fit pretty perfect in there. I do have modeled in there, you know, a small joystick, and then a throttle control, and of course, you know, the very front you've got the foot pedals to control whatever, you know, he needs to control. On the original toy, of course, this was a decal, so I printed it to color. And I really hate doing one-to-one, you know, just a two-up. But this is such a classic toy that I didn't want to mess with it too much, just, you know, kind of add my little bits that I wanted to add to it, especially the seat, you know, and a different gun, because the gun on the original toy just really didn't make a whole lot of sense. So they got some, you know, leather cushioning back there. Also, with the constraints of FDM printing, I've got holes put in place on the pontoons to be able to stand figures instead of nubs. Because I know you can just get nails, whatever. I think it's a 16 penny nail. That may be too big. But these will fit inside their feet. And if you wanted to, you can just place that in there and, you know, then they won't go anywhere. Just like that. And, you know, I'm sure OSHA would have a field day seeing this, probably have a heart attack. But I don't think that they would try and sue Cobra, because Cobra would probably blow OSHA up. Sick Mars Industries on them, you know. But yeah, these just lock into place. Just like that. Just like that. So they stay put. And what's funny is, I know I did a small blast of the original prototype. Here a few days ago, and I realized a fun fact that the chemicals that they used for the color changing gimmick on the original Swamp Fire, I'm sure it was sold this color, but after many years they did change to a darker green, and this was what I was originally thinking that the color was supposed to be up until I found that out after I started seeing pictures of, a much lighter green color. So I was kind of confused, like, why is mine weird? Well, that's why, because these have a tendency to degrade over time, the color. So yeah, I went back to the much lighter green, and this is a matte filament, so it's not as shiny. Can't really find a teal color that matches this that well, and this is also kind of a, I guess, more of a satin maybe versus this gloss, but I think it suits it very well. So this is up on my Etsy store. I've got it listed for, I think, $115. I think that's probably it. Now it's just time for all the rest of the Dreadnoks to get released, so I can put them all on my shelves. Maybe eventually they'll release the Thunder Machine, and you can have a nice collection going. But yeah, that's it. Visit me at Pixis Designs, Etsy, King Grimlock on Instagram. This is Pixis Designs, signing out.